Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. I had a subscriber ask me about the OMAX token. They wanted to know, is this legit or is it another scam token? Well, I went down the rabbit hole. Didn't take long for me to form my opinion. And I'm going to share that with you. Now, before I do, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps us out a lot, and we do appreciate it. Now, guys, I'm not even going to call this a scam token, but I am going to say it's a BS token, and at best, it's a pump and dump that you might be able to create some profits with it. Now, I'm just going to give you the risk reward. Do with this information as you will, not financial advice. Now, the first thing we know about scams are we've got to have a sexy story. Well, they got a pretty sexy story. They're going to compete with like the Lightning Network or even XRP, and they're going to revolutionize the crypto payment industry. That's awesome. And it sounds pretty sexy. Well, I wonder if they could pull that off. Well, I need to see who the team is because there's only so many talented developers in the world, and most of them want to work where the money is, like Ethereum or Solana, something like that. Well, we don't know who the team is. We don't know where they're from. We don't know anything about them. That's a red flag for me, but bear with me. There's still hope. Well, normally, if you are going to revolutionize something, an industry, you're going to be disruptive. A lot of people normally come to you like the VCs or even the exchanges, and they want to back you. So you have really powerful partners that give you some money. Well, that hasn't happened either. Now, here's the worst thing. When you scroll down and you say, well, I'm going to throw $1,000 into it. Let's look at the tokenomics. Well, right out of the gate, they're going to take 5% out of that $1,000. And then, if you get your tokens, which is very suspect when you are giving your money to someone that you have no idea who they are, but let's say you get your tokens and they're not going to stop you from selling whenever you want, none of that. Well, they're going to charge you 15% to sell. So now you're at 20% commission, no matter what, and we've got to add in slippage. Well, slippage is normally 12 to 20%. What is slippage? Let me give you an example. Let's say you put in $1,000, and you do get your tokens with no limitations, and it launches and it pumps, and it's showing that if you liquidate right then at whatever price, you're going to double your money. You got $2,000 going to be deposited in your wallet. Well, they're going to take out, 20% of that, but slippage is basically the amount, the difference between what it's showing on the screen and what you get filled at, right? So if something's trading at $1 and you're thinking you're going to get it filled at $1, you're normally going to get filled at like 85 cents, maybe even 80 cents. So right out of the gate, guys, for you to get your money back, if you don't get a rug pull or they keep your tokens to begin with, right out of the gate, you're going to need this thing to pump, 30, 40, if not 50% for you to get your money back and break even. So it's basically going to have to double to even remotely make it worth the risk. So that's not for me, but hear me out, guys. When you scroll down, and this is the number one weapon of all scam tokens. Ethereum didn't do this. Avalanche didn't do this. Polygon doesn't do it. When they launch, they don't spend millions of dollars pumping their token because the world knows what's legit and what's not, and they will seek you out. But when you look at what they've already done in quarter one, they've done a lot of press releases and rigorous marketing. That's probably why I was asked about this token. But if you look back at the only thing left to do before they take your money, they got to go get a bunch of other people to pump this thing, right? Well, they're going to advertise in metropolitan cities, media promos, NFT collection promos, OMAX swap promos, and rigorous marketing. So, guys, the odds are this thing is going to pump. Is it going to change the world and change the payment systems? Pretty damn sure it's not. Is it going to be around in a couple of years? Pretty sure it's not. But can you go ahead and put in, say, $1,000 and connect your wallet and get your tokens? That's suspect. But if you do, and they don't hit you with some weird other tax, or they don't stop you from liquidating, they tell you got to hold yours for like 2 months or 2 years or whatever. If none of that happens, the odds are this thing will pump, because there's going to be a lot of people that see that marketing, and that's the whole scam, guys. At best, this is a pump and dump. Now, what's the ticket to pump and dumps? Get in early and get out early. So there's your risk. For me, way too many red flags. Guys, I'm not against pump and dumps. I'm really not. I just want to understand that they're a pump and dump, and I need to know I'm getting my tokens with no strings attached. I could even handle the commission, even though that's a little steep. Sometimes these things might pump, 20, 30x. So you can pay the 20, 30% commission and slippage. But a lot of times, guys, they hit you with their own tax that they don't talk about. And they also, I didn't know this, but a developer told me what they do in these pump and dumps. When they come out and you see them pump and pump and pump, they may only pump for a day, but they literally may double, triple, quadruple, right? And you're trying to put in your order. Well, they have they can put code in there that basically blocks your wallet for a time, or messes it up so it's not connecting. Whatever it is, I didn't know that could happen. So even though they say, hey, we're not going to stop you, you can liquidate at any time, you don't get filled and you don't understand why. So anyway, guys, that's what you're dealing with. This is not financial advice. You want to throw some pocket change in there, might be fun. I think there's a lot better places to put your money, guys. A lot better. There are some actual legit projects coming down. Keep checking my playlist, because I've got a couple in the pipeline that we're going to be talking about. And like I said, guys, here's the deal. All we want is a fair shot. Quite frankly, we don't care if they're going to change the world. I'm not going to hold on to them for 2, 3, 4 years, the majority of these. I've got my bag of what I think are legit projects that might literally change the world, and that are going to be around for 5, 10, 15 years, or 100 years. I already know who those are, and we add to those every day. But one thing's for sure. We do know who the people behind them are. We know if they have the resources. We know if they have the hundreds or thousands of developers. And we know for a fact that we're going to get our tokens. So all I want is a fair shot. I'm not sure about OMAX token, if you're even going to get your tokens. But I do know they're going to make a lot of commission off of you if you do get your tokens, if they don't rug pull you. And if there's an issue, there's no one to talk to, because we don't even know who they are. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section what you think. Are you going to connect your wallet and give them your money and hope you get your tokens? Let me know. Do you think they're going to pump? And are there any other ICOs or pre-sales I don't know about? Leave those in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe. If nothing else, guys, I can keep you from getting scammed for the most part. That's all I got for you guys. Come back, take care, and go ahead, hit that like button.